Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're back in here tonight and we're going to be finishing up this butterfly poster. That's what I call it, a poster, but it's really painted on a canvas, folks. How y'all doing? I ain't got no paint on me yet, folks. Let me put you down here so you can see what I'm doing here. But this is what we're doing, folks. I've got this one already dry. That's the thing, folks. When you use paint, you gotta wait for it to dry. But what I'm gonna do, since this one's already dry, folks, I'm going to go ahead and color it in, you know, the body and the antennas. I'll be coloring them in black on the pink one. Hope y'all stayed cool today, folks. It got really hot. I had to go out and take care of the birds. They were all stressed out. I didn't take y'all out there with me because I made it short and sweet for myself, folks. Because I can't stand heat. And I'm afraid it'll make me sick, so I try not to stay out in it real long. You couldn't hardly breathe out there today either, folks. The air was really heavy. It's kind of dangerous if you're not around water somewhere where you can jump in and swim. Because that's what I used to do back when I was a kid. I used to go swimming a lot. But I haven't been swimming in a long time. I don't really what you call swim anyway. I just get in it and cool off and, you know, just sit around in the water. I used to swim all the way across the pond. But I don't do that anymore, folks. I almost drowned one time with a boat. Swimming across that pond. I got out in water and everybody was in that boat playing around. And that boat come down on top of my head and knocked me out up underneath water. And they had to find me and pulled me up on the bank and stuff. I didn't even know what hit me, folks. I was just, you know, I was swimming and then all of a sudden that boat hit me in the head. And that's all I remember. I was underneath water, not even knowing I was. Is this where everybody was out playing in the water and stuff and you know how people do when they're having fun? They're all horsing around and stuff, and somebody got on the end of the Johnny boat and tipped it, and it hit me in the top of the head. But after that, I was very leery of water, folks. I mean, I still went and took dips and stuff, but I haven't really what you call swim. Not really. Our dad taught us how to swim when we were young kids, folks. I think it's good for kids to learn how to swim. That way, if they ever get into a situation where, a bad situation where they're swimming out in deep water or something, it can save them knowing how to swim. All little kids should probably be taught how to swim, folks. Believe it or not, folks, there's people that takes their little babies out in water, and them little babies can, they do try to paddle water, if you notice. I mean, you couldn't leave one unattended, I'm not saying that, folks. But, you know, if you're holding on to the baby, if you pay attention to it, that baby hits that water, it starts paddling automatically. There's my blue butterfly, folks. I think that looks cool, and I'll probably paint the designs and stuff in a different pattern. Because, you know, butterflies are all different colors, folks. You can make them any color you want to. They come in all different kinds. And you know, good thing about this paint that I'm using, folks, you can experiment with your paint and paint it, you know, mix your paints together and make different colors with them. You know, like if you got a color and it's too dark, you can take a little bit of white and mix it in there and it kind of lightens it up a little bit where it ain't, you know, so dark. Or you could just leave it the way you want it, folks. You know, however you want to do it. But this is the way I'm doing mine. Well, this one ain't got no hole in it. I gotta poke a hole, folks. I'm back. I had to poke a hole in the paint. Use a little bit of purple. That pink butterfly's popping, folks. Because them paints that I'm using, they're supposed to be neon. Neon colors are supposed to kind of like glow. You have to really keep your mind on that glitter, folks, because you might forget it. The glitter is going to make it pop and make it look good. We're not giving up on the rocks, folks. I've just got plenty of canvas that I've purchased, and I want to try to paint some on canvas. We're still doing rocks, but I'm going to have to be able to find more of those rocks that I've been using. Because me and my husband went out one day, we went to Lowe's, we couldn't find it. And if I get them, I'll probably have to get them before season change, because otherwise they might not carry them, folks. Remember, we're only going to be able to do the rocks, during the spring, because that's when they order all the seasonal stuff. Canvas painting's fun too, folks. You can get a lot more on it, unless you get, you could put a lot on rocks too, but they have to be a pretty good size to get anything on them. See there, folks? Let me turn it around so it won't be upside down. It's a pop, and you can see that glitter coming through. But you just make your patterns on your butterflies, folks, and color them in. And then you just go on and color your butterfly, after the paint dries. But remember, if you're going to be painting with a couple different colors, folks, on a canvas, you're going to have to let it dry before you can finish up. Hope you guys had a good day today. Me and my dog just sat in. My husband went to the auction. But me and my dog stayed in out of the heat. Except for when I had to go hurry up and beat the heat and water the birds and stuff. Because when I was listening in on the birds, folks, they were all out there hollering because it was so hot. When you hear them hollering like that, they're stressed out because they know it's going to be hot, folks. when they have to stay out in the elements like that, it's hard on them, you know. So you just have to kind of help them along to survive and do what they gotta do. I seen my gander out there panting, and he was really stressed, folks. He's been honking all day long. He's even honking last night at nighttime. But I think I know what that was about. There's a little newborn chick down there that I had no idea I had. It's probably Penelope's chick because she's kind of like disappeared out of sight. So she's probably been down there sitting on a nest of eggs. Penelope's that one that jumps up on the doghouse, and she'll come over here on the deck to let me know that they need feed. My little Banny. And my little Brewster does that too sometimes. Some people think chicks are dumb, folks. But in the chicken world, they're really not. They know what they need, you know. Folks, a lot of people don't give animals credit where credit's due on that behalf. Well, thank you for joining my YouTube channel, folks. And I hope you enjoyed the painting tonight of the butterfly. And you have a good night and a blessed night too, folks. You got this, folks. Bye-bye.